Hey guys, we're back with more Valkyrie 2 Silmeria. Last time we went through the Forest of Spirits and we hit a wall, which meant that we had to backtrack all the way back to the pan so that we can get some ghoul powder so that we could bypass that wall. And now we're on our way back outside the pan castle, back through the Royal Underground Path and back through the Lost Forest so that we can get back through the Forest of Spirits so that we can go back to that wall and go past it. Yeah, this is the backtracking section of the game. The infamous backtracking section of the game. And while the game does, at the very least, add some new enemies to fight, it's still kind of annoying how you have to backtrack around this freaking part of the game. So, yeah, but it can't be helped. Unfortunately, fast travel wasn't really a thing at this point. I mean, it is a 6th gen game, so fast travel wasn't as common, but it would have been nice if you could have just skipped past all of this and like gone straight to Japan. I mean, you'd think by now that you'd be able to take the boat to Japan, but nope, the boats still don't sail to Japan, and I don't think they ever will. So yeah, I mean, I guess since everyone's evacuated pretty much, there's really no reason to have a boat go to Japan anymore. Like, what's the like there's no reason to like sail a boat to a fallen nation, is there? And yeah. Speaking of Fallen Nation, I mean, like, you'd probably think that Alicia, being a princess, she probably would have, like, she probably should have, like, in hindsight, stayed behind to rebuild her kingdom. But at the same time, I guess, given the fact that she's so meek, I'm not sure that she's got the qualities of a leader to get her people together at this point. Given the fact that everything that's happened, I don't think that she's in the right mental state either. So yeah, she's not going to do that. But yeah, because of that, this kingdom's kind of a failure. But imagine if she did, like, a hypothetical what if, oh, God's sake, these fucking things. But yeah, what if Alicia actually did stay in the capital and rebuilt the kingdom? Like, could you imagine? Yeah, you've just wasted time to kill. Didn't want to get into this fight, but unfortunately we did. But yeah, that would have actually been cool. Like, if like she managed to rebuild her entire kingdom. Like, but then again, like, I don't know if she'd be able to lead the nation, even if she rebuilt it. Like, after everything that the Pan royal family did, it's kind of hard to like convince everybody to stand with you, because the reason why the Pan worked was because of the prosperity it brought about, using its like forbidden magic and all of that to bring that prosperity. And without that, it's not going to have the prosperity levels of other nations. Because you got to remember what attracted people to Japan in the first place. It was Walther and Gain and their magics that brought the prosperity to Japan in the first place. Without them, it's very hard for Japan to work, because you can't, even if for some reason, like, somehow Alicia was like a strong leader, like, she'd need people with her who could actually help to bring prosperity, because every leader needs people, like, needs followers who have, like, you know, talents and skills that can be used to make a kingdom prosper, because her alone won't be enough to convince people. So yeah, it kind of makes sense why she didn't stay behind, but at the same time, it's not impossible. Like, she could have done so. She could have chosen to stay behind and rebuild, but she didn't. And instead she joined Rufus on his quest to find the Dragon Orb and kill Odin or something, whatever he was trying to do. I think it's a little bit delusional, if you ask me. I mean, it's freaking Odin. You're fucking killing a god. And I know that technically Rufus has like the ability to assimilate Odin's knowledge, but like, he's not a god, you know? But I guess like, it's the only thing that we can do, because, well, what else can we do, you know? I mean, like, it's either we stop Odin or Odin will screw everybody over. and kill everyone. I mean, you saw what he said. He said that, you know, he's going to start killing people. So we have to stop him one way or another. But it's pretty crazy how Rufus is ready for this. Like, I mean, to be fair, we don't really know what Odin's capable of. Like, I mean, even in Valkyrie 1, we never actually see Odin fight, ever. Like, you never do. Like, it's Freya who deals with all of the fighting, and Odin's just kind of like dealing with all of the, he's just kind of like the guy who's in charge. We don't really know how he can hold himself in combat, but from what we do know is that he did fight Brahms and win. So even though it was a close fight, he still won, which should kind of tell you just how powerful that guy is. I wouldn't want to fuck with him. I'm just going to be honest. I wouldn't want to fuck with Odin. I mean, maybe if I was Zunde I would, but well, maybe that's why we're doing this, you know? Maybe it's Zunde that's the hero, and Rufus is just the figurehead that's posing as a hero. Because we all know deep down the real God Destroyer is freaking Zunde. Especially once he gets the God Destroyer, like, status skill, like, not critical skill, then he's definitely a God Destroyer. But, yeah. So, yeah, you have to kill all these things again. It's not really that much of an issue, though. As I say, just easy fights, given the fact that we have the setup for it. Well, we just got the freaking Bahamas tier. That's all we really need. Let's be honest here, folks. And yeah, and Celeste has double wind. And yeah, we're going to go up here now, and we're going to make our way back to where we got from, like where we started before. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, like, it's kind of interesting how things have turned out this way, how we spent like the first half of the game chasing down this divine artifact so that the gods couldn't get it, and now we're just going straight after the gods. Maybe we should have just done this from the start. I mean, come on, like, if it was this easy, maybe we should have just done this right from the get-go, you know? Just say, right, Odin, you're about to get fucked. I'm about to make you my bitch, you know? Maybe that's what we should have done, but I guess we weren't really thinking about that at the time. But anyways, before we go on here, I want to equip some skills. Magician Slayer, we're going to replace that with Giant Killer. Obviously, like, at this point we don't have that, but we probably should get something like Mighty Blow just in case. As the next part of the game is going to be pretty complicated. If you're new to the game and you've never played this before, then I definitely suggest you pay close attention to what I'm about to say in the upcoming dungeon, because the next dungeon is a really tricky one, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. But anyways, we're going to head on into the ravine caverns for a cutscene.
Once the powder starts kicking in, we run for it. Got it? It's still not too late to turn back. We shouldn't do it. It's too risky.
How can you say that all of a sudden?
There! Great. Perfect timing. Alicia?
Rufus, go on ahead.
No! I'm not going anywhere!
Anyways, we got a new battle music for this fight. Celestial Troop, and it only plays in this one fight for some reason. But anyways, pretty easy fight. I mean, you just go behind the Aesir patrol and you just press square. It's not rocket science. If he would actually let me close in on him, which isn't seeming, it doesn't seem like he wants to do that, does he? Like, stop running away from Zundir and start dying. Coward. What you are. You're a freaking coward. You don't even want. You're not even prepared to fight freaking Zundir head on. I don't even know how Alicia was even able to fight given her condition right now.
Can you stand? Maybe we can go through soon. Stop looking so down. I promise you. You're coming with me to the top of Yggdrasil. And that's final.
Over there!
Would have been cool if Rosalia had joined the party. Like...
Rosalia.
It's a missed opportunity if you ask me. Like, I mean, she's an archer, she would have fit in. But it doesn't look like she'll be in the party now. Unless she becomes an Einherjar, but, well... I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
I'm not safe yet. Without the ring.
Rufus!
Can you walk? We need to hurry.
Oh boy, here we go. Get ready, folks, for the most intense dungeon in the entire, well, series, if you think about it. Get ready for... Get ready for the ravine caverns, boys. As you can see there, if the timer at the bottom left reaches 0, Rufus's soul will disappear, ending the game. So if the time limit runs out, then it's game over. So basically, you have 8 minutes to get through the longest dungeon in the game so far. And if you want to see how long this dungeon is, I'm going to show you. Let's go to the next room and I'll show you just how small the rooms in this dungeon are. This is the second room. Yeah, that's how small the rooms are. So yeah, we have to get through this place in 8 minutes. Now, I strongly recommend that you, and I'm going to bring up the map just so you know exactly where we're going. I strongly recommend that you like pay close attention to where I'm going, because this is the fastest way to get through this dungeon. And there's numerous ways to get through it, but there's also some dead ends to be aware of, and obviously you don't want to like spend too long in here. Now, one thing I will say is that getting into fights in the dungeon isn't actually going to like you're not actually going to lose time in fights. Like, time stops during fights, so if you're worried about that, don't worry too much about that, because like the time will not stop in fights. But yeah, we got poisoned because we went into a freaking poisonous swamp, so we have to heal the poison, and I highly recommend doing that because you don't want to be on low health at this point. Probably want a fairy tincture, and yeah, let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's get through this place quick. Yeah, we've got a Divinity Void here. Once again, take advantage of the fact that you can jump over enemies. And yes, we're going this way this time. And there's another one of these like marshes here, which we have to like get around. And unfortunately we're poisoned again. Yeah, this place is not nice. It's not a very pleasant place, as you can clearly see. I'm hoping that I can like, heal my poison first before I actually get there. Hoping that I can actually find a certain enemy down here. But I'm not so sure. Oh boy, we've got a dead end here. Yeah, we shouldn't probably go that way. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna head down here, and yeah, there's an enemy up there, which you could face, but we're not going to do that right now. We're going to get through this dungeon as quickly as possible. As I say, fastest way to get through it is to take the north path and just keep heading in this direction. This is the easiest way to get through, by the way. There are other ways, but those other ways are challenging to do, and yeah, you might not want to do them. There's a seal stone over there. It's a dead end though, so you don't want to go there. You want to go here instead. And yeah, once you've done that, you want to go through here. And yep, we've got another poison swamp. Great. Always fun to have a poison swamp. You can jump onto here, jump over, and over again. There we go. As I say, we've got plenty of time. It's not really the end of the world right now. Like, we can get through this. But yep, there we go. There's the exit point. As I say, this is either going to be an easy dungeon or a hard dungeon, depending on like which way you go. Because if you don't know where you're going, it's pretty freaking difficult. But if you know where you're going, it's actually not that problematic. And thankfully now,
It's just a little further.
I know where to go. And your reward for getting through that place is one of the greatest moments in gaming.
Alicia.
It worked. We actually made it.
And here we are at Bifrost. Now, this is an interesting place, as you'll soon see. Now, I'm actually going to go back into the ravine caverns. Yes, the timer's going to be there, I know, but I want to show you how to get through there quickly. Now I want to get something else from this dungeon, which is going to not take too long. I mean, we managed to get through here. I'm going to show you the other way as well that you can get through the dungeon if you wanted to know. Yep, because there are other ways that you can get through the dungeon. As you can see, like, the other way is tougher because you have to get through some enemies. But we are going up here this time, and we're just going to go the other way because we need to get an item. Hopefully we get it, but if we don't, it's going to suck, because I want to get this item. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Yeah, these guys will teleport all over the place, and unfortunately that's a bit of an annoyance. But yeah, you should be able to. There we go. Probably need to heal up the thing because we can poison again. There we go. Right, so we're going through here, and this time I'm gonna go south when we can. Obviously we can't right now, but we are. I don't even know where we are. But this place is so huge. Right, yeah, we're going up, and then we're gonna go the other way. And going this way is it's a bit more tricky, but there's something important to get on this path, so we want to go and get it. Obviously you don't want to be hit by those things. Something you definitely don't want to have to deal with. But yeah, the path you want to go if you want the hard path is to go down here. And what this will do is it will lead you to some enemies which you have to kill to progress. As you can see here, there is one of them. This is what you need Giant Slayer for, because this guy is not going to be easy to kill, but as I say, we have Zunde, and Zunde is a bad motherfucker, so we should be able to manage it. And we got Break Mode, which is nice. So yeah, that's going to help us out. Unfortunately, I don't think we got the iron drop I wanted from this particular guy, which is a shame. But we've got another one, and we can get it from, potentially. Hopefully we get it, because that'd be nice if we did get it. Oh, for God's sake, we didn't get it, did we? God damn it. Right, let's try this again. I'm trying to get that freaking thing to drop, and it's not dropping. And yeah, he keeps hitting me with his freaking magic blade. Right. I'm not sure if any of them can drop them, but maybe not. Well, we do get another chance. Because once you beat that guy, there's another guy down here that you can also get one of those drops from. And I'm going to see if I can get it from this guy. There we go. As I say, like, if you've got Zunde like as powered up as I have, then this isn't really going to be a huge problem. Yeah. We got Busted Great Sword from that guy. I kind of think that I want to get the other thing. I want to hit from the other side for this. No, not that thing, no! Great, that's not good. Right. Great, so we're confused now. Not fun. Typical. Freaking confused Star Elements. Becoming a freaking problem. Right. So, can we actually dash over here now and maybe get close enough? Like, maybe if this guy can actually move his freaking attack area so I can actually dash near this guy, and I wanted to get the other side of him, but this other guy is not going to let me, is he? So I'm going to have to kill this guy now. But I'm going to try and kill this guy from this side, so I can get the Sage Quartz. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, the Sage Quartz is going to be really handy and really useful, and we definitely want it. So yeah, that's the main reason why I wanted to fight these guys. But you also get Busted Swords as well if you want them. I might as well just see if I can like kill this guy a few times. The Sage Quartz is a very important item, and this is one of the earlier times that you can get it. So we want to get it right here. Yeah, unfortunately we're confused again. Not good. Fortunately, time does not go by in this place, so you don't have to worry about that, thankfully. But yeah, the confusion is kind of annoying. That's one thing that's annoying about this place, the constant freaking crystals that fucking confuse you, of course. We had to throw that in there as well, just to make things even more annoying than they need to be. But, yeah. And, it's still not enough. We still have to freaking, like, move out of the way of this attack area so that we can actually hit him one more time and win. There we go, we got him. And, yeah, we got the crystals. And yeah, if you can beat those two, then you will get a Seal Stone, the Silent Pin Blessing, which attacks with silence. It's not really worth getting, but what we wanted was the Sage Quartz. And yeah, you can basically go this way again. Like, this just leads back to where we were, pretty much. As I say, the only thing that makes it harder is you have to beat those enemies. But if you can beat those enemies, then it's going to be better. Oh, come on. I just want to freaking walk to you. I'm like, come on. Yeah, once you do that, you can access, like, that one as well, and you can just get to the same area. But it's not really going to be, like, it's not really the end of the world if you don't go for him at this point, but I would say it's worth doing it. Obviously, like, if you don't feel like you're leveled up high enough, it's probably better that you don't, because it is a tough fight. But if you're ready, if you're willing to do a few fights, then it's probably worth going that way. But anyways, just get all the way back to where we started here and get back to Bifrost, which is here. There we go. And we're finally done with the 15 caverns. Right, so we're back in Bifrost now, and we're going to finally head across the bridge, which is one of my favourite moments in gaming, actually. I actually really love this part of the game, as you get to see all the scenery, like, change behind you, and you get to see all these transitions as we walk across the bridge to another world. It's such a cool concept, and I really love it. As you can see, like, it's tilting up now, like, and you can see all these crazy visual effects, but yeah, unfortunately it's going to be interrupted by battles. So we're going to do a few battles along the way. As you can see here, we've got these Aesir enemies, just similar to what we faced before, but this time we have this enemy here, which is this Archer Aesir, and yeah, you can break off her hat if you want to as well. And I really love the landscape that you can see, like, even in the battle arena, where you can see like the landscape beneath you, which is pretty cool. But yes, and you want to make sure that you have Giant Slayer equipped for this next section. As we're going to be fighting a giant enemy. It's another Kraken. Except this one is called the Dimension Beast, for some reason. And yeah, it has a pretty wide hit area, as you can see there, but this shouldn't be a problem. We're just going to absolutely murder the bastard. And yeah, we've got Break Mode, which is going to make things even easier. So we've got Armor Piercer. Yeah, we're going to deal some devastating damage to this guy. And he also has this move called Rumble. So yeah, but we're going to not worry too much about that, and we're just going to hit this guy a few times, and yeah. There we go. We got him.
That was a cool.
Right, so now we can carry on along this bridge. We no longer need to have Giant Slayer equipped, or Giant Killer equipped. Instead, well, we can't actually use any Slayer skills for the rest of it, so what we want to get instead is, I mean, we could get Heroism, that could work. And what can we do for the next one? I mean, we could go with, as I say, I'm trying to think. What would be a good option? Let's go with Mighty Blow. Oh, hang on, we're not done yet. Got another one we need to get. I don't know, 45 physique, maybe? Yeah, fuck it, we'll just go with that. Yeah, you want to make sure everyone's healed before we go any further. As we're going to be encountering a boss fight. So, yeah, it's going to be soon enough. And as you can see, we're finally in Asgard, or the Asgard portion of the bridge, as you can see there. And here we have a cutscene.
Very crafty. But what business could a human and a half-elf have here in Asgard?
We've come here to overthrow your king.
You damned fools. Do you know how ridiculous you sound?
Nobody asked you.
I won't sit idly by while vermin like you stain the blessed ground of Asgard.
Anyways, now we're fighting Heimdall.
You pitiful fool. You sold your
So,
soul
given the fact
to
that we have heroism, what we want to do is we want to kill these two ACA defenders, which shouldn't take too long because they're pretty... Oh, just barely stepped in that. Oh well. We're just going to kill them anyways. Bam, and bam. Oh, come on! Stop evading! There we go. Right, and then we're going to kill the other guy. Oh, we accidentally walked right into this. Yeah. Gotta be more careful. And then we got hit by that again. So we're just gonna kill you now. Being a fucking clever motherfucker. And yeah, that just leaves Heimdall himself. Yeah, he's a god type enemy, so obviously it's not going to be so simple to kill him, but because of the attack increase from heroism, it's going to make things a little easier at least. And yeah, now we're just basically just going to guard that. Good job, Sunday. And he's still got Feint. Right, there we go. Gonna hit him a few more times. Yeah, actually, maybe not. I probably want to get my AP up first, but he's going for everybody else, which is going to be kind of annoying. So, yeah. We're going to get our AP up because we need to. If we want to actually do this right. There we go. And, oops, I don't think we're going to do it in time, so we're going to end up seeing his soul crush, no doubt. Oh, no. Ah! I'm not going to lie, it's one of the coolest soul crushes in the game. But, yeah, Sunday was not prepared for that one. So we're going to have to revive Sunday now. With the Union Prism, there we go. And he can finish the job. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have God Destroyer, unfortunately. And there's a lot of enemies that are gods right now. But we beat him and we got the Yalahorn for beating him, which is a great sword in this game apparently. And yeah, we got some level ups. And yeah, we probably should heal Sunday right now. There we go. And yeah, we're going to head on across the bridge to Asgard. where we're going to watch a wonderful cutscene.
Midgard will soon be on the brink of annihilation. Unless Brahms's soul is used immediately, mankind's extinction will be inevitable. Your orders, sir.
I believe you have my orders.
The annihilation of Midgard may destabilize Asgard as well.
If the Einherjar make a fuss, let them perish along with their world. Far astray though the cosmos may sway, all returns to its proper course. One cannot rule if one is not willing to make the occasional sacrifice. Yes, I can feel it. Even now I sense that an insolent soul approaches my domain. This alone I must solve by my own hand.
Anyways, we are finally in Asgard. It's about time. I've been waiting for this moment since playing the first game, where you never get to go to Asgard. But in Valk Profile 2, you do. It may only be 2 screens large. I mean, it may only just be like 2 screens of going left and right, but to me, it's special. So, yeah. And Asgard, believe it or not, is classed as a town area, so you can talk to this merchant, and yeah, you can, like, get some items from him. And, as you can see, like, you can get the Durandal and the Blue Gale if you need, like, weapons. We don't. But you can also get the Holy Gauntlet, which is very nice. I think we should get one of those. Maybe we should get 4 of them. I don't see why not. Well, actually, I'll just get 1 for now. And, as I say, we've got some magic boots. They might be nice. Get one of those. We've got a green training room, finally. Buy that. And we also have might potions, which are pretty handy in this game. So we're going to get some of those. Another thing we want to get is some overdrives, which you can finally buy from this store here. Overdrives will be useful in certain situations. And yeah, we'll, as I say, you've got foolproof trinkets as well if you can make them, which could come in handy. There's also charge breaks, which are also sort of useful as well. And yeah, we've got lots and lots of stuff that you can craft. As you can see here, if you have the stuff to craft it with. You can get the Orichalcos staff and Miracle Guard and all of that stuff. And you can also make prime elixirs and spirit tinctures as well, if you got the stuff. I mean, you need royal jelly for that though, which we don't have. So yeah, and yeah, that's all the stuff you can craft. But yeah, we mainly want to get some holy gauntlets. Let's grab some of those, and yeah. Oh, and we should also probably grab some more Warriors Arcanium, because we're going to need them. Like so, and we're going to buy... Let's get some of these just in case. I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem, but at this point, but yeah, we're going to restock on Union Plumes, and yeah, I think we should be fine. But yes, that's all for today, guys, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.